we're going to go ahead and begin an executive session to discuss potential litigation as allowed by RCW 42-30.110. This executive session is expected to conclude at 10:30. Action may be taken following the executive session. So we'll begin now with this, all those that aren't commissioner or executive director or council will be removed, can be dismissed right now.
Okay.
So we have nobody else online, right?
Nobody else online?
All right. And thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we stop the recording?
Can we turn?
Don't forget that one.
Recording's still on.
Apologies. One moment. Okay,
So we're good back in or?
Yes. Everyone's back in.
Okay, so we're going to continue and extend our executive session for another 15 minutes. It's 10:30 right now. And we'll be in executive session until 10:45, and then we'll reconvene back into the special meeting. Thank you. All right, very well. This is Commissioner Sheridan. We've completed our executive session and are reconvening the special meeting. It's 10:45 a.m. and we'll be taking no action today, but we are going to continue with our agenda here as appropriate. So any public comment? There's nobody in person here. It's online. Would you like to make a public comment there, Mr. Cederlin? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, report's late. We're supposed to be on at 10:30 for public comment. So
No, sir, the agenda says 10 a.m.
anyways, we all have schedules. So we're relying on that for planning our schedules when we get an agenda from the port. Secondly, listening to the review of the budget today, there was a lot of focus on small dollars being spent, a few pennies being saved on fountain pens and gasoline, and there's a lot bigger issue at stake with budgetary items with the port. The biggest non-discretionary spending item is legal fees. The port's currently racking up $8,000 to $10,000 a month in legal fees, and not being reasonable and taking care of its obligations and working with businesses to resolve conflicts and disputes, choosing to hide behind its attorneys and spend the taxpayer money on legal fees instead of making situations right. In addition to that, water system expansion would be a huge way for the port to solve that problem. Bonnie Knight in 2012, she stated the port had 200 connections available and capacity to serve 1,000 residential connections in the town of Allyn. Currently, there's 200 plus lots in Allyn that are vacant, that are not being built on because there's not water. If the average house is $250,000 to construct, that means every 4 lots, that's $1 million worth of economic growth and development coming into the port district. Because that's not happening, economic growth is not happening. The only people building in the plat of Allyn currently are the housing, Kitsap housing, which is government funded. Private industry is being driven out by the high fees and unreasonable policies of the port. So the port has an obligation as a charter. It is here to serve business. It's here to promote economic growth and development. It's not to serve its own agenda. It's to serve the public. The commissioners are there in an oversight role to direct the director to carry out the charter of the port. And that needs, and economic growth and development needs to happen. The economy is slow in Washington State. It's slow nationwide. We need to get serious about growth and development. A lot of people, jobless claims are up. Jobs are scarce right now. The federal government's looking to do massive layoffs. These problems need to be solved at the local level and the state level. It needs to start with the Port of Allyn. And the water expansion needs to happen. There needs to be a huge amount of money put into the budget to expand the water system. 13 years ago, Bonnie and I said we have 1,000 connections available, and we've got to get that. That has to happen. Those
The time,
connections need to be.
Mr. Sealer, the public comment 3 minutes is up. I appreciate it.
So, yeah, so that's,
Okay.
so it needs to happen, and that's my, the budget needs to be changed to have funds put in the budget to expand the water system quickly.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
And again.
Oh, yeah, we got, Mr. Van Buskirk, I see your hands up. 30
Yes,
3 minutes.
sir. Yes,
Public
sir. I'd
comment.
like to make a public comment. I don't know what the litigation is about, and I think it would be wise for you folks to get rid of the Port of Allyn property next to the elementary school. In my opinion, it is a Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group Pandora's box of liabilities. The habitat management plan that was submitted to the county for permits is woefully outdated and inaccurate. The port owns the 5 acres, not the Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group. Rezoning that property is ridiculous in my opinion. It's much more valuable zoned as it currently is. At your last meeting, I told you about a new hazard tree on that property. None of you have contacted me. Why not? That's all I got.
All right, thank you, Mr. Van Buskirk. Do we have anybody else on there? Oh, he's on there twice.
Nobody else is on there.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right, there's no further public comment, no actions being taken today. We are adjourned. Thank you. We're still recording here, so.